Hello my internet friends, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to film a review of the LV Never Full. This bag, like most of the designer things I do on this channel, it's not mine. It's for my sister. You can see her name engraved. GKA, I would be IKA. But anyway, if you watch my designer shoe collection, I mentioned that for med school graduation, it's a bunch of money as gifts, and she bought a pair of Christian Louboutins and this LV tote. So it's pretty old, held up really well. It stood the test of time. This is her everyday bag, you know, puts everything in, like doesn't even like baby it or anything. It's still sturdy. It's like really, it's in tip-top shape. You could she could sell it on eBay for a really good price. And so you could hold it like this, and then sometimes she holds it like this with pull this in, and then you have this shape of a bag. It's just really well made. The leather is just really well made. The gold has not faded. It's been years. The gold has not faded. It's just in tip-top shape. It's granted she takes very good care of her stuff, but this has really held up. Like, she travels with this, like if she's going on a really short trip, or for something. So this would be her travel bag with that's where she keep her stuff, like clothes, change clothes, underwear. It's pretty roomy. It's a lot of room. That's why it's called the Never Full. Toothbrush, everything fits in here. Like when we have family gatherings that she's going to be there for only the weekend, she drives 3 hours. It's a great bag. The inside is red, very pretty. That's how you see it around so much. When we got this, it was, I believe it was 1,050 or 1,000 and some, almost 1,001. It's more expensive now, but regardless of the price, because $1,000 bag is still very expensive, but you see this around quite a bit. Like when you are walking in the mall, you will see this around, as opposed to like a Chanel purse. But I believe the reason you see it around so much is because, number one, it lasts a really long time, so when you get it, you have it forever. Number two, because it's so well made, so high quality, so comfortable, you end up carrying it everywhere, like because it's just so comfortable. Everything fits in. It's an all-purpose bag. It's sturdy. It's not going to rip on you. Nothing is going to happen to it. So it ends up becoming your everyday bag. And three, it's one of those designers that is expensive, but if you try really hard, you can afford it. Like a Michael Kors bag is designer. It's expensive, depending on who you are. It may be cheap, but it's expensive. But if you try really hard, you can afford it. It's like it's the same with this. It's expensive. It's $1,000, but if you try really hard and you're really diligent with your savings, you can afford it, as opposed to a Chanel purse, which is like 6,000 and up. That is a lot of money. That's a six of this. So it's kind of reasonably priced. Not really, but really for a designer purse. It's for the size, for the quality, taking all that into consideration. I don't have much to say about this apart from the fact that it is a really good investment. If you have $1,000 to spare on a bag, it's a good investment. If you're worried about quality, durability, functionality, you get all that in this purse. The only thing I would say is that, like I said, which is also a pro but could be a con, is that it's a pretty good bag. It's reasonably priced. So when most people want a designer bag, this is what a lot of people go for because of all its pros. So it is quite common. If you go to the mall, just look around you, it is quite common. So that is the one con. If you want to get a designer bag to stand out, this is not the bag to get. But apart from that, I mean, it's a pretty good bag. Like this looks just the same as when we got it. I do recommend it. We recommend it. And I also like to say that the sales reps were very nice to us. Like when we went there, we were just shabbily because the mall is just right around the corner, and we're like, oh, let's not enter. This was like our first designer purchase, or her first, but our first designer purchase. So we walked into the store very not knowing the reception we would get, and also because of the way we were dressed. You know, really you shouldn't judge someone by the way they are dressed, but you know, it's the world we live in. But when we walked in, everyone was so nice to us. They treated us just like any other person. You know, the other people holding all the designer stuff, they treated us just the same. If they didn't see, they just saw humans, and they just treated humans just the same way. And it was just really nice to see. So we ended up buying it, and I would say it's the same treatment we received in all the designer stores we've worked in. Like whenever we go to Chanel, Saks, any of the expensive, like they do not judge us by the way we look, because most of the time we walk out of the house in plain without makeup. Sometimes I'll have bantu knots, you know, I'll have the craziest hairstyle, but they treat us so nicely, and it's just really refreshing to be treated differently from anyone just, you know, all decked up. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.